the airport, because one of the days I was there, I rode my bike from Amsterdam out to the airport just to find where I wanted to camp. But then I rode my bike out there because it was late at night and I didn't want to deal with getting lost. And so I took the train into the airport, and then I rode my bike from the airport out towards the city, and like really soon, really quickly, like within a couple of minutes, you go through a tunnel, take a left, take a right, there's this construction, and right on the left there's this patch of trees. Went right in there. And I left my weed in my pipe there too, my hash in my pipe, so if you find it, smoke it. And if I go back, I'm going to look for it. But I camped there, and then I got up the next morning, bought the box for €23, put my bike in it. It was a huge box, so you don't even have to take the wheels off the bike. You just move the handlebars in, push the bike in, and throw it on the plane. Doesn't cost any extra for bikes on British Airways and KLM. Everybody else charges $200 each way. So those are the best guys. Plus they give you as much wine as you want. I went through 6 bottles of wine on the way back. And my movie didn't break. I got to watch, I think it was 6 movies on the way back, 9-hour trip. And back to back. It was cool. Can't remember exactly what movie it was. I ended in the Jennifer Lopez movie where she gets pregnant and then meets the boyfriend, and I didn't see the end of that. I was maybe 2/3 the way through. And then mommy picks me up and I go home. So that's the end of my bike tour. I might as well carry that into my life right here, right now. Yeah, because then I lived in Boulder for 4 days, getting my shit ready. My brothers were busy. My brother is actually at this moment in time is living with my mom, and he had just gotten back 2 days before I did from traveling through Asia. And my other brother had just gotten back like a couple days before that, after 6 months of traveling through Asia and Europe. So we were all there together. That was cool. But my brothers were busy renovating our apartment that we share in Boulder, because there was some black dude with dreadlocks named Michael who works at a bakery who like lived there for a couple years and couldn't pay his rent. So we let him stay there. Or I didn't. My brothers made the decision. They make the decision about that stuff, to let him stay there on his deposit money. But then he couldn't pay the rent the next month. So they let him stay here the whole next month. So now he lived there 2 months for free. And then he stayed the 3rd month, half of the way through, for free. So they decided to evict him. But I guess he got pissed off about getting evicted. So he broke off 4 keys and 4 different locks in the doors. Broke a 2-foot by 2-foot hole in our wall. And broke 4 screens and broke some other stuff too. So they're going to take him to small claims court. And they were busy painting all the walls and everything, and I didn't help them at all because I wanted to get in my car. They didn't act pissed off, but my mom is like acting like they were going to be pissed, but I don't know. I had to get out here because I had to pack all my stuff in my car, drive out here to Moab, and figure out the 24 hours of Moab course and ride it. So now I'm living in my van in the desert, trying to keep up in the shape, and I'm in really good shape from biking. I made a video a couple days ago that I think I'll up to predictions for the bike race, and it was after only I did a couple laps, and prediction, I said 14 or 15 laps. The goal was to beat the strongest girl. That's not going to happen because this is a really technical course. It's a lot of upper body, a lot of full body throwing around, and you know, that's the muscles that I haven't used. Even in my legs, my inside muscles, I don't know what they're called, are completely sore. And my body's thrashed. I didn't ride yesterday. It's 2:30 now. I haven't ridden yet today. I still feel wasted. You know, only a couple of days of riding. The race is in a week and a half. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough time to get strong enough to, definitely not to beat the strongest girl, and not to do 13 or 14. The strongest chick does 14 laps. My goal is, at this point, is to do 10 laps. At least 10 laps. So I do 10 laps, 11 laps on my first ride. I'm happy. Yeah, gotta wash my bike. So yeah, bike touring. Now I'm making the bike transition from bike touring to leaving out of my van and riding my bike all day and doing the computer thing. But I guess that's another video. So I guess that's that. Okay, bye-bye.